What's up, YouTube? This your boy Jeremy coming at you with another banger. I know I ain't been on here in a minute, but I'm here now, so let's get into it. Today I'm bringing y'all a banger, man. We're gonna talk about a situation that happened to me, recently. I was involved in a car accident. Anyway, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Get back, my neighbor stopped for a minute, but like I was saying, I was involved in an accident. A guy came across a 3-lane interstate. He was a homeless guy. I don't know if he was on some intoxicating drugs or what, but he tried to cross from the far right side to the far left side of the interstate. We was in a barricade because they're doing construction on this particular road I was on. So we're in a barricade probably about as high as this fence right here. So on each side, it's at least, as tall as that fence. We're going along and, the guy gets to the far left side of the interstate and he figures out when he in the barricade, he can't go anywhere. So that essentially caused the whole accident. But I'm gonna show you guys the damage from it. It's an unfortunate situation. I'm glad, this particular individual didn't lose their life, but he was seconds away from losing his life. But hindsight 2020, I'm glad he didn't lose his life. We got a lot of damage to our vehicles because it was a 3-car pileup, but at the end of the day, he didn't lose his life. But let's get into it. All right, this is my Mercedes, the C250, the Sports Edition. As you can see, this is why I hit the car in front of me. I hit her right here, trying to avoid her because she's slammed on no brakes. Pretty much that whole left side gone. Right side still intact. That's what it is, man. But I don't know how many of y'all know about Mercedes, but it's got like this, every time you get in an accident, and crash, it's kind of like a crash protector. It pops out the headrest. That's crazy. Like I was saying, anytime you get in an accident, in a Mercedes, it kind of got like this deployment. That's what it's called. It's called a deployment, kind of like a deployment sensor that go off, deploy the head. So mine deployed, but my airbags didn't come out, so that was good. That ain't for me personally. And I'm gonna show y'all the back damage. As y'all can see, I'm gonna kind of cover my tag because y'all don't need to see all that, but this was pretty much that left side where she power drived under me. Actually, it was a little mid-sized sedan that hit me from the back, but it had actually co-joined with my car. So my car got stuck to the car behind me. So it took a while for them to like unhook my car. Kind of get us, get us unjoined. But that's pretty much what happened right there. But we'll see if we can get it fixed, or what's the damages to be assessed. But definitely not a good day that day. Just being perfectly honest with y'all, man, that ain't even the half of it. I mean, that's just only part of the accident. That's part of the situation. But it's the injuries that go along with it. Like right now, I'm having back pain, neck pain. I've been out of work for a few days, so that all comes with it. But it's definitely as a society, we have to start looking at things, for what they are. As people having different situations, whatever they're going through, whether this particular individual may have been on some drugs or or whatever he was on. I'm not sure, or maybe he just thought he could make it. I don't know, but at the same time, man, we can't be putting our lives in jeopardy like that. It ain't worth it, for him in particular to think he can cross a whole interstate. I'm not immune to different situations that are going on, but I mean, I do got common sense, and common sense will just tell me that that's just not a good bet. But either way, outside of that, we just glad this particular individual was, didn't lose his life, but he did get away. So we had the police, everybody looking for him. We had the whole interstate had stopped. 2 guys jumped out of a car. They was running at them. So I mean, this guy, he must have been either a track star in his lifetime or he was on something, because he eluded police and he got away from us. So at the end of the day, I hope that they find him, because I mean, that's number one, that's illegal, for you to hold up traffic that way and cause accidents that could have been prevented. Now, we all got injuries. The car behind me, which we had 2 girls in that particular car, they both was injured. And both of their airbags deployed. I'm gonna put some pictures up after the video up and just let you guys see like how devastating it was. But even for them, I feel like I'm lucky, even though I was in the middle and I kind of got sandwiched between 2 cars. At the end of the day, I was lucky, because in any other situation, it could have been a situation where you could have lost your life. I'm grateful that this particular individual didn't lose his life, but for all 4, I think it was 4 of us involved, the 2 girls behind me, and the lady in front of me, any other type of situation, I could have bumped her. She could have ran into the barricade and lost her life. She could have slammed on brakes. I could have hit it. My airbag deployed, may not have deployed. That could have happened to me or the 2 girls behind me. So many instances we see situations where, if in a blink of an eye, things could change. People could get paralyzed. People could die. So it's so many other things that can happen, in any given situation, at any given moment. So, it definitely makes you appreciate life and appreciate, that God had you in that moment, because I know He had me and the people that was around me, and that particular individual that caused the accident. He had him. It's just unfortunate that out of everything, that you could do 100 things right, and it could be that one split second that something that's out of your control that can happen. Like it's not anyone our fault that somebody decided to cross a 3-lane interstate. But in that one instance, through that one decision that he made, could have impacted everybody that was on that road, and that's crazy to me. So I mean, it's unfortunate. It's definitely something that I don't take lightly, and the people that's around me, my family, we just glad I wasn't injured. Things can be replaced, but us as people, we can't. Video kind of cut out though, but I definitely didn't expect that particular day, waking up, getting into an accident, and I'm glad and blessed that it wasn't worse than what it was. We got bruised cars, a few bruised bones, but for the most part, didn't nobody lose their life, and that's the takeaway from it all. But It's your boy Jeremy, man. I'm out. Everybody hit that like, hit that subscribe button for me, and bring y'all many, many more bangers. Chill.